Hey guys, what's up? It's Beefius, and I'm here with a new Break in a Deck video. So with these videos, what I want to do is kind of show you guys my deck building process in making a new deck that I want to try and put into casual and then hopefully standard. I'm sorry, into ranked, which is wild. And I'm going to try even Hunter. So I've already got a deck ready, or at least the skeleton of a deck. So I wanted to work you guys through the process on how I put it together to my liking and with the cards that are available to me. Now, when making a new deck, one of the biggest problems people have is that they don't know how well the card's going to do, so they don't know if they want to. Certain decks are going to have a bunch of legendaries that they're not willing to commit. So I want to do this one even Face Hunter deck because the only main legendary that I don't have is Dragonbane. So the idea came to me. I wanted to do an even Hunter because I already had Gen Greymane, and I wanted to implement Professor Putricide and then I would have to craft Dragonbane, and I wanted to try it out and see how it works out. So you guys can easily do it. What you can do is if you ever want to make a kind of deck, like let's say you have a bunch of legendaries and then you want to see what kind of decks that people have made through it, if you go onto hearthstone.com, which is where I usually go, if you go to the deck creator and you go to well, not the decks, you just go to decks and then you click on the class you want to make the deck for, there's an area that will show you you can put contains or doesn't contain, and then you can type in the cards that you do have or that you want to use in the deck you're looking for, and the cards that you definitely don't want to use. So like, let's say for certain cards that everybody uses in this type of deck, but you really don't want to use it for whatever reason, you don't want to craft it or you just hate it, you want to stand out from the crowd, you can put cards, you can specify which cards you want, which cards you definitely don't want, and then you can specify wild and then search, and you can find a whole bunch of deck lists and that can give you a skeleton for what you want to do. So that's what I've done here, and we're going to replace some cards, specifically the ones that we don't have, although Dragon's Bane we are definitely going to be using. So let's go ahead and get that crafted first. This is something I definitely want to use. Yay! It has a really cool animation. That's why I like this so much when you play it. So let's talk about Dragon's Bane for a second. So this is a card that one of the cards that I was most interested in, besides Norse Domu, when I saw the Descent for Dragons legendaries. And one of the reasons is it's just a solid statted card. 4 mana, 3/5. Is a solid stat line. The best stat line is 3/6 for 4 mana, but 3/5 is dangerous. Now, what makes this dangerous is the 5 health, because it's not easy to get rid of. 5 health is okay to get rid of. It's not super hard to get rid of, but it's also not easy either. You have to commit. So for your opponent to get rid of it, if they trade into it with a 3 attack, you're usually going to get some kind of even trade value. So even if you can't get the value from the text, so the 5 damage, even if you can't get that, for the most part, it's hard for your opponent to deny you value for the card that you just played. They'd have to put even value in order to get rid of it. The only thing I could think of that's uneven is Shadow Word Pain. Shadow Word Pain is an awesome counter to this, but that's it. Now, what makes it again so dangerous is the 5 health. 5 health is really extremely dangerous for 3 mana minion. So not 4, but for 4 it's still not bad. So I want you to point to you guys to an example. Hold on, let's get out of here for a second. An example from back in the day, Council, was this card right here, the Darkshire Councilman, way back years ago in the Descent of the Old Gods, or whatever, the Whispers of the Old Gods expansion. People kind of wrote off this card as not so dangerous until it actually came out. And the reason is people, the text isn't that amazing, but the problem is it's the health. it was very difficult to get rid of at 3 mana that early in the game. If you play it right away for 5 health, at the worst case scenario, you'd have to have an even trade. Even if a priest at 3 mana, they would have to spend 2 mana at 1, and then they'll have 1 mana left. They can't really do anything to make the turn efficient. And then on top of that, if they didn't get rid of it, this could do a fair chunk of damage, and then they still have to get rid of it afterwards. So if they don't get rid of it at turn 1, at the first turn they get, it starts snowballing incredible. And at 5 health for 3 mana, it's difficult. Now the 6 health minions are the worst at for 4 mana. They're really hard to get rid of. There's Water Elemental, which is not that great. It was good in vanilla Hearthstone, but one of the problems with Water Elemental is that it's not really dangerous late game. There's a hidden Hunter card that I don't ever see. I forget what it's called though. Let's say Death Rattle. Hunter. It's one that I use in my Control Hunter. It's this one. They nerfed it from 5, or they buffed it from 5 mana to 4 mana. And then at 4 mana, you can just play it for the stats, and it's so hard to get rid of. If they don't get rid of it, you can get value. If you get it late game, you can get value. So it's important to consider from the turn 1 to turn 4, playing these heavy statted minions is really good. So that was a long rant for just one card, so let's get into the rest of the deck building. So I got my Dragon's Bane. I only have 1 Spellstone. I actually just crafted it just now. I actually had 0 because when they nerfed Spellstone from 5 mana to 6, I just got rid of them. But I'm only going to make 1, and I'm actually going to put a different card in for the 6 mana, for the other 6 mana spot, which is... By the way, the skeleton for the deck that I'm using for this deck, I'll put the link in the description to give credit to the author. Hold on, let me read who he is. Where is it? Sergeant Goat, Even Secrets Hero Power Hunter. So I'll put that in the description as well, just to give credit to that. Anyway, this is what I'm going to be using. I want to see how it works out. It's going to be hopefully a counter to Reno decks. If I'm playing against them, it's a great statted minion. It'll kill just about anything. It'll kill Shudderwalk, which is the most, maybe not the most important because it's a face hunter. You should be able to kill the shaman before then, but it'll be very satisfying. Always satisfying to pull out a Shudderwalk without permission. So let's put that in there. How do I get rid of this? So just get rid of that. Let's see. So we need a couple more cards. We need another Rat Trap. So let's look at our secrets. I'm not going to make another Rat Trap, but there are plenty of cards that we can put in. And such as... Let's see here. We could put a Snipe. We have 2 Pressure Plates. I'm not even sure if I'm happy with 2 Pressure Plates, but we'll put that in. Ketrick. I love Ketrick. So that's 1. So you can keep track of which cards you're replacing by just removing them, throwing them out. So we need 2 more. We need 1 more Steam Weedle Sniper. And what's the other card that we're missing? We're just missing a card. So it could be basically anything. Again, anything to really help you. There's plenty of options here. But what are we going to replace with the Steam Weedle? I think there's a 2-mana card. We need some minions. So there's a 2-mana card that we can use that gets buffed if you have secrets available. It's from Rise of Shadows. There it is, Sunreaver Spy. We can get one of those in there. We're pretty heavy on the 2-mana cards at 22. So we don't want to have too many. 22 is a fair portion. So let's check out the 4-mana cards. And let's get something at 4 mana. And we'll get into a game and then we can adjust from there. So wait, do we have... I kind of want some removal. So I can either pick Flanking Strike or Marked Shot. I think I'm gonna pick Marked Shot. Being able to discover a new card in a card where my card choices are minimum is pretty good. So let's go ahead and give this a try, and let's see how well we do. We're gonna get this in casual. Oh man, that was a long explanation. I was talking for like 10 minutes about Dragon's Bane. Alright, here we go. Let's try it out, and let's hopefully have some fun. Great, a priest.
Give me strength.
Let the hunt begin.
Let's keep the freezing trap. Let's get rid of everything else. Because if he's Resurrect Priest, then I can throw back his minion. And let's get rid of the two others to try and hopefully get some of those minions out. Got Phase Stalker, that's perfect.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
The Rat Trap is not so good against Priest. That's okay though. So play the Phase Hunter first. In case he has Shadow Word Pain, I think I'm just going to coin this out. Just to get some value, pull us another secret. Then I'm going to play the Sun Reaver, and then I'm just going to hit him again. So it's going to start getting pretty overwhelming. Because now we're just going to start getting secret after secret. Now I'm just afraid turn 5 we're gonna get a thingamabob. That thing where he gets all those guys to fight each other. Mass hysteria or something. Okay.
Show me.
Let's hit him first again.
Show me.
Keep it at that for now. I almost feel like we have too many secrets, but
Free of that blasted tower. Behold.
oh, that's not good. If I only had pressure plate earlier.
I can't do that.
Show me.
Freaking Christmas tree.
Behold.
And that's unfortunate for me. What can I do here? I need a silence, so one of these cards needs to become a silence. Maybe the Rat Trap. There's that 2-mana one that goes through taunts. I think that's definitely something that this deck needs. That's not good. I'm desperate here. Yeah. There's pretty much nothing I can do at this point. Unless... Not really sure if there's anything here. I'll probably just... Yeah, it's done. So what I need is definitely I need some taunt silences, so either Spellbreaker or that 2-1 silence or both. See what I get here. I should probably hero powered first, but I'm about to concede anyway. Do you not get 1 mana hero power? Huh.
Job's done. Well played. This hunt.
So what I need to do is replace one of the secrets, I guess. And I need some protection against spells. So yeah, I think those pressure plates are actually pretty good. Because I need some help against spells. And let's put in one... Hold on, I'm going to pause this for a second. Hey. So I'm going to replace the Sunreaver Spy with the Shield Breaker. That's going to give me at least 1 silence to get through a taunt. Oh. Did I actually cut something out? I'm going to have to pause this again. Sorry about that. I'm back. And let's get started. So yeah, I replaced the Sunreaver with the Shield Breaker. So let's get back into another game and let's see how well we do. Res Priest is it's just awful to play against. Ooh, aggro against aggro. Okay, now this is gonna be fun. I think. I hope. Okay, we have 2 cards we absolutely do not want against Pirate Warrior. We're gonna get rid of all 3, and we want to get one of our 2-drops early. That's not the silence. So we got 2 really good 2-drops, and we are gonna start with a hero power at the beginning. Shoot him in the face. Nice and simple.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
That's a good card for him to play as long as he doesn't coin. And I'm gonna get that.
I'll show them all.
Weapon? Oh. It's actually pretty unfortunate for me. What secret did I get? Cat Trick, okay. That's not as good against Pirate Warrior, but... if he uses 1 spell, like, his whole world will just explode. Let's get one of these Venom Strikes out. too many secrets. I might trade out another Venom Strike for something else, either another trap or another 2-drop. Maybe Sunreaver.
Trust the pirate's code.
Thank you. So I'm just getting constant damage onto him while getting fair value, although he's holding a lot of cards though, and if he gets Ankar, that's going to be huge. But his face will blow up if he uses a spell. What does he have as a spell? Upgrade? Is that it? Oh, this is awful. Just keep hidden face. Maybe Witchwood Piper would be good here, just to get out more minions quickly. It's a 4-drop, it's draw. I actually think Witchwood Piper would be really good here.
What now?
Because I'm running into some serious... I'm drawing secrets and not minions, which is a problem in this deck. I can trade the Venom Strike for a Witchwood Piper. I want to use Freezing Trap, but I definitely don't... Oh, it's a weapon in your hand. Okay. I just want him to play a bunch of cards. Play Upgrade, please. Oh, that's not good. Now he's gonna lose his 6/7. If I had Dragon's Bane right now, that would be fantastic. Weapon Warrior? It's the first I've seen anyone play that card. Play one more card after that. Give me my 6/6. No, he has 0 mana. Thank you. Thank you. What is this? If he attacks your hero, okay. I don't think he's gonna trade unless he has a weapon to follow up with. So I think he's gonna go for the hero. Or I don't know. I think maybe he'll hope.
Treasure? Loot? What more can I ask for?
No. Oh, that's no good. I like this guy's deck, though. Die! Die, die, die! You'll have to hit that with the Arcanite Reaper. Yeah, this deck needs... I need Divine Favor. Because I have no cards. Just need him to play 3 cards, play 3 cards, play 3 cards. What else draw cards do hunters have? I'll need something to refill my hand. Maybe a steady shot as well. It's even. Too much skill. No! Should I just try to hit this and then like hope for a steady shot? No, no, no. I need the cards really badly. I'm sure something will come along. I'm sure of it. Like, I'm like 1000% sure this is gonna be like the perfect... No. No! Okay. All calculated. All the times Dirty Rat has saved me. Or, Rat Trap. Let's play one more, but I'm gonna pause this one more time. Okay, we're back. So I replaced the marked shot or whatever with a quick shot. So I think this is better because this this deck runs out of cards really quickly. So quick shot is a really good finisher for like some top decking, and you know it can go face obviously, which is the main point. And then I'm gonna put in a Witchwood Piper instead of one of the secrets. I took out one of the secrets just to make my deck a little bit more even, pull more minions, because what I need is more my minions being able to pull them out. So let's play one more and let's see how it is. And after that, I'll optimize the deck some more. Again, remember, this is all just casual testing. It's about trying to make these fun decks viable. My ultimate goal is trying to make these decks, you know, around rank 7 where my other cards are, which isn't much, to be honest. But, you know, it's something. It's what makes Hearthstone fun for me. Ugh, Shieldbreaker. Okay, anyway, I have Wandering Monster. It's nice being able to do something on turn 1, because all my control decks I never can. Play Wandering Monster, turn 2. That's another pretty good card, I think. Whenever an enemy attacks your hero. Nothing. You can do nothing against me. Don't play anything. Stop. Stop. Next turn, we're going to Pressure Plate and shoot her in the face. Thank you. Oh! That's pretty good. That's a pretty good one.
Job's done.
Summon 3 wolves. It's not bad, it's not bad, it's not bad. Oh, what a waste. Next turn we're gonna Dragon's Bane, and then he's gonna feel the pain. This is actually an insane card. If it hits him like right in the face. Oh, you know what? I want Dart Trap. Dart Trap was cool. I want to put Dart Trap in my deck. Get 1 mana. Come on. Come on. Whoosh. I'm okay with that. I'm actually going to play these 2 secrets because I want to boost up this even more. I want this to be 4 wolves. So I'm going to play these 2 and then I'm going to hero power. And then that way I can emerald and then hero power on turn 7.
Face me, you egomaniacal relic.
I'll show them. I'll show them all. Break their ranks.
So much armor. It's not killing the Cobra? Okay. I think I have something for a spell. No, I don't. He's gonna hit my face? Sure.
Shiny, shiny, lovely loot.
Target acquired.
Be inspired!
Steam Wheel. Not bad. I crafted this way back in Goblins vs. Gnomes. And now they released a better version of it, which is basically at 1 mana, 1/3. But at least you can use this for evens. Ooh, clutch Piper.
Come dance to my song.
I'll take that as well. I don't think I've ever attacked with that minion. That's a good sound effect. What do we got here? Okay.
In my sights.
Each time he armors up, I pretty much decimate his armor. Oh no! Ugh! Okay, I want to kill this for sure.
In my sights. Let's dance.
Job's done.
That didn't quite hit.
I could have killed him! Oh, I can't do math! I want to go to bed. I hate everything. I could have killed him! Instead, I have to put up with this even more. It won't end. Does he have a 1-mana card that can wipe my entire board? I don't care anymore. Just
Sands of time
put me out of my misery. What is this deck? I guess it's some kind of super combo. Three mana. The rat trap would have been nice just there.
Let's dance in my sights.
Okay, not bad. That was kind of fun. I kind of got what I needed when I needed it, so there's definitely improvement. The Piper was definitely a clutch, good card to put in there. So I think it really fits with this deck. Shield Breaker, we did get value from that. The shield, yeah. So, but there are some... I'll have to play more games, and then I'll have to see what the weak links are. There's a lot of secrets, and maybe I might replace some with some others. Wandering Monster definitely got us value. Let's just really look really quick at the secrets and see if there's anything that I might want to consider getting rid of. Pressure Plate, it's hit or miss. Bear Trap was okay. Do I want to have two, though? I don't know. Cat Trick is definitely good. Having one is very good. I'm actually considering putting another in there. Rat Trap having one is good enough. Venom Strike, one is good. I think. Two is overkill, one is good. Wandering Monster, two is good. Yeah, I think that's it. That's all the secrets we have. Yeah. So there you have it. That's my first video for Even Face Hunter. I hope you guys liked it, and I will be making some more videos with this shortly as I try to optimize it. Again, my goal is to get this for somewhere between rank 5 and rank 10 viable, which is where my other decks are. And again, it's just for fun. The biggest thing, the main reason I wanted to make this is because I play so many control decks. Having something that I can kind of brainlessly play is fun, even though obviously I need to be able to count. That's important for a face deck on the person's face. How much face they have remaining is good. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I will catch you all later.